Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Thursday Thoughts with Anthony. I'm Anthony Gerbi, and this week we are continuing our series going through the ABCs of Finance, which is a very cute book gifted to my daughter when she was born. And this week we are on G for gift. And gift, actually, that topic brings me to an important point that I think is not talked about enough and maybe isn't that well understood, which is gifting rules. And specifically, gifting rules surrounding a lot of times what we deal with, which is grandparents, parents gifting things to their children, grandchildren, what have you. It doesn't have to be a family member, but that's just the common situation. And the first thing you should know is if you gift a dollar value of $17,000 or less per person per year, at least that's the number in 2023. So per person, again, remember, you don't have to even mark anything different when you do your taxes. The IRS doesn't need to know about it, and I'm not just saying that as in you can keep it away from them, but they say we don't need to know about it if it's under that amount. Now, a lot of people think, well, that's the amount I can then give, otherwise I get hit with a penalty or something like that. Not really. You do have the ability to give more than that. Let's use a real world example. Let's say I'm feeling particularly generous, and I'm going to help somebody buy a car, and that car costs $30,000, and I want to gift them that money, or I want to help them buy that. I can still do that. It will require me to file a separate tax form at the end of the year, not a complicated one, just like an addendum, but still I have to file it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that because I went over $17,000 that all of this is somehow taxable now. We all have about $12 million in lifetime gifting allowance. You can use that up when you die. You can use that up while you're alive. Or, like most people, you're not going to use that up at all. But anything you gift over $17,000, again, that's a 2023 number. These numbers do fluctuate, will just count against your $12 million and change lifetime exemption. So, in other words, you could gift $100,000 and it would count against. So now you'd only have $11,900,000 to work with, but it would still be allowable. So I think that's something a lot of people don't know. In a lot of cases, you can gift even more than the gift limit, because what the gift limit really is just the limit for when you have to file that extra tax form.